What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your timeless reading. This may resonate with you in full, in part, or not at all. It is up to you, your own discernment, and your own agency to be able to sort and know your own life and experience, seek out, and find out what works and what's true for you. If you're interested in booking a session with me, those are open. I'm offering $25 video readings and my one-on-one sessions. You can check that out in the description box of this video, and just email me at andrewsintuition.com, which is also in the description box of this video. Without further ado, guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, beings of love and light, those that walk with us in God's loving embrace, we call upon you at this time. Angel Michael, please protect against any distorting energies and or intentions. Escort them to a place of evolution or dissolution now or whenever they may interfere. Thank you. Archangel Raphael, please sit within my heart, allowing my heart to be open, connected, and flowing with the Christ-conscious impulse. Santa Clara, please sit within my mind, keeping my mind clear, focused, my ego subdued, in harmony with my heart. Thank you. Allowing me to channel messages of divine revelation for the sign of Virgo. We are open to receive any beings of love, light, and oneness that want to co-collaborate, co-create, or present within these messages. Thank you. Amen. Somebody here is going through some kind of custody situation. Keep in mind that as these collective readings, or the way that I do my collective readings has progressed, it's progressed in a way that it focuses more on a very specific situation. So even if that situation isn't exactly your situation, just stick around a little bit, because it might start to make sense for you in the way that it makes sense for you, okay? But I'm getting a custody situation, or somebody using something that you have in common, whether it be an actual child or some kind of property or some kind of divorce or something, where someone here, Emperor in the reverse, Aries energy, is kind of holding someone into this into this loss of faith about the world. Someone here is trying to impose their worldview onto you, because this is a worldview that they'd rather dominate rather than flourish in their own lane within a world that is full of potential, possibility, and miracles. They would rather be a dictator in a limited world. They would rather rule a limited world. This is the energy of wanting to have a slave, and wanting to truly feel like you are more superior, to the point where you actually need to guide others who have no business making decisions for themselves. This is the energy that I'm getting for Virgo, and this is the energy that is opposing or coming in conflict, right? And the reason that they're able to assert this view of the world onto you, Virgo, or the reason that they're getting you wonky about what you believe is possible, and that's really what that's really what the energy, how it's affecting you, right? This could be even someone who's left a bad taste in your mouth. But something, it feels, so if whoever I'm connecting to here, whoever this is, it feels like you were in a situation with this person and it's over, or it's in the rear view mirror is what I'm hearing. And it feels like it's not fair. It's almost like having to watch someone move on, or having to watch someone get everything. It's like you're struggling, or you're in a situation, and from what you perceive from the outside looking in, or from what you're hearing, it sounds like they've got the better end of the stick, or it's like, it's not fair. Why are you left holding all of this pain, this struggle, this resentment, this whatever, you know? And that person is, it's not even that you're holding pain or resentment. It's like, why is it so easy for you? Like, it's making you question, and it's triggering the fuck out of you, especially when it comes to the abandonment frequency. And justice in the reverse is just feeling like, you know, things didn't really end fairly, or things didn't go in a way that felt right to you, right? It's like you're the one who got the shit end of the stick and something just didn't go fairly. It's some kind of trap in that. There's a trap in holding justice to yourself. The reason that the justice card is in the reverse is because you're not able to move on yourself, or you're not able to receive the new because you're still holding on to this, because you're still holding on to what's fair for them. Thank you, Spirit. You're the one that's holding back this justice. This is not a message you want to hear, but this is something like for some of you, or for one of you, there's a situation here when it comes to a baby's father, where it just feels like they get everything easy. The way everything shook up, it just feels like it's not fair. You're carrying most of the burden. And Spirit is saying you can be a victim if you like for a bit longer. You can take that on. We're not even going to judge you. Go on and be that victim. Feel that, because you're taking this on and you're allowing how things shook up to be an excuse as to why you can't get from A to Z. And Virgo, you know better than that. I can feel that you know better than that. I'm not just saying that because it's a nice thing to say. I can feel you battling yourself with this perspective. It almost feels like you got a foot in both realities. And he agitates that reality because he knows he can. He knows he can press your buttons. He or she, depending who this is, but the core reading that I'm reading for, it's a he. What else do we have, Spirit? This person represents everything you do not desire in a relationship. This is someone who doesn't give you peace. This is someone who you're always on edge around because you never know what they're going to bring to the table, or they keep you in the Three of Swords energy. The Three of Swords is what I call the monkey brain stepping on the heart's toes. Because they get you thinking and calculating in survival. Because you're sitting here, the sensitive, empathic being you are, especially because you're connecting to me in my law of attraction. And this person has the potential to press just the right buttons and get you calculating in your head. They basically put you in a world that has no possibility for you, or that's disempowering. They invite you into a world and you inadvertently step into it because they put you in the sticky situation where if you go left, it's sticky trap. If you go forward, it's a sticky trap. If you go right, it's a sticky trap. So which way do I go? You go up. It feels like it's not just this person. This person is a echo of an original person. Whoever you are, whoever the core person of this reading is, you had a very strict masculine parent. So this could be, they're telling me it was actually a masculine energy, and this person may not have been around as long, but when they were around, they were very, very fickle, right? You couldn't do anything perfectly or right. It felt like you were always trying to work for this person's approval and this person's reception of you. There's a lot of things that have been said that can't be taken back, is what I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing this person is like, come on, we can get along, we can be friends, we can do... And you're like, do you realize the fucking nasty foul ass shit you've said to me? I can't forget that. Because I know that that's in your back pocket. That's how you think. And if you think that way, I can't trust you. But you have to work with them. There's something about having to work with them, whether it's a piece of property or a child, that's in between you. It didn't work out originally because your intuition wouldn't let you ignore certain things. Virgo, you are highly intuitive, period, right? And if you guys are moving around, it's because I have you stationed and attached to the branch of this tree. Kind of like it. Let me know if it makes you dizzy or something. But now your intuition isn't so strong. Your intuition helped you get out of that. But your intuition is feeling very foggy at the moment because you're not quite sure how to trust yourself in the decisions about what's possible. And here's what the answer is to that. Here's what the divine channeled message is. Do nothing. For now. Because right now you can't trust yourself. Right now you're living in the wonky of whatever projections have been sent to you. Whoever this person is a very strong projector. They like to make definitive statements about the world in a way that is very limiting to you and what you're trying to do. You come up with an idea or you share your intentions of what you're trying to accomplish, and this person is very much so, you know, and whoever's in between you goes and tells them what's going on. They don't do it maliciously, but they share with them what's going on. So whether you're in contact with this person or not, they are projecting a reality that makes it very impossible for you to work. This is a lesson in a pass that this is a rite of passage. Thank you, Spirit. This is a rite of passage that you've been needing and meaning to go through. And it's this rite of passage of affirming energetic dominance in your reality over all of the stories and what other people want to manifest for you. Here's the thing, Virgo. You are very close, and I feel very, very close to manifesting something. The Seven of Cups speaks of being in confusion, but there's another energy behind this, and it's the energy of treasure, hidden treasure, being able to stumble across something very nostalgic from your childhood or something that you're interested in that takes off. You know what I mean? This is something that brings life back to you, whether it brings something to you. I'm not quite sure whether it's abundance, career, or a relationship, or just a fire, inspiration, energy and fodder and flame to begin this fire and begin to get things going, right? To jumpstart your car. But part of this requires you to address something very specific. The Tower card is about a surgical strike, a divine surgical strike upon a weak point of yours that you allow to get in the way of. So this is like you project, Virgo, your how do I put this, Spirit? Thank you. You put a face to your struggle, meaning you do blame a certain individual, or you hold this person accountable for a lot of things that have not worked out in your experience, or a lot of things that you've been held from. And this person was responsible in some ways. They were. But giving them that power, right? This is about taking your power back from someone. This could even be a father that was abusive that you couldn't get away from. This could be about a stepfather or some kind of abuse. Somebody else here watching this video has experienced some kind of really intense abuse as a child. And this is you living beyond that. This goes back. This is not just about one person or even a couple of people. This is about a pattern that you have developed that's sitting in your lap, Virgo, that you're responsible for. And it causes you to allow your own creation to be sabotaged by how other people and what other people see as possible and how they see you. This is you filtering your experience through another person's eyes, trying to prove something. What are you trying to prove, Virgo? You're leaning into spiritual and religious text, practices, meditations, journaling. You're very fired up spiritually when it comes to insight, which is why you are here, Virgo. And here goes your card. I stop the readings when we get to your card. And this is coming from the other way. So as we're going through these cards, this is coming from inside the deck. This is you already having some kind of journey when it comes to insight around these things. You're on the right path. But this is what your inner experience has been guiding you towards. If you're resonating with this reading, this is what you've been guided towards. This is the core. This is the meaty inner substance. This is the nucleus of everything that has held you back. Everything that has had you creating from a limited space and then creating stories and placing blame as to why you haven't experienced the kind of success in whatever endeavor you've desired. This is the surgical strike. This is the spot that needs to be, this is the tower that needs to be taken down. This is the, I want to say this is the antenna that you have been walking around with that attracts situations that disempower you and that allow you the choice of disempowering yourself. Not an easy message to receive and not an easy awareness to take on and address. Let's see what we have in the Dreamweaver's Oracle for you, Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that one later. When the grit becomes the pearl, number 28. Being fully yourself, knowing who you are and who you are becoming authentically, shining on behalf of the divine, allowing the divine to shine through you. This means removing any obstacle, any distortion, anything that you're taking on from other people, anything that has been programmed into you that blocks the divine flow of authentic expression that comes through you, meets the world, and then ties you into opportunities, whether they be romantic, professional, etc. This is the missing piece. This over masculine, and it doesn't have to be from a male. This could have been received and this could have been taken on as a habit from a female. Because when females, especially single moms, go through a level of trauma, they have a very difficult time not checking that masculine distorted view. This is like, nothing is safe. You're always on guard, especially when there's no masculine around. The feminine will act in a masculine way of self-preservation. And when you're actually dealing with a masculine that's very defined, a man that's very defined in their masculine energy, they will address things head on. Feminine energies, females, will address things in a way that allows space for avoidance. Right? So don't go here, don't do this, this will happen to you, bad things. And you know, my mom used to tell me, God bless her, but she used to tell me all the time when I would get on the train, you know, somebody just got stabbed on the news. You know, somebody just got shanked right here. You know, somebody just got shot over there. You know, people getting shot for being gay, people getting shot for just looking funny, right? Somebody just got robbed for their phone. I remember my mom used to put all of this fear into me because that was her way of addressing a concern of the world. A perception of the world that was limited and that was actually self-manifesting and self-realizing fear. So where is yours, Virgo? That's the question I leave you with. If you're interested in getting more in-depth and specific to your individual situation, look into the description box and book a session with me, okay? Or book a private video reading. Until further ado, God bless, and I leave you in the divine light, the divine creator.